Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Allevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Well, here at my studio, about another half inch of rain. That's a pretty nice total for the week, but other areas I'm hearing had even more. And yesterday on our Feeding Farmers program, they had just gotten started into some beans. And even though missed a good chunk of the August rains, weren't that disappointed with their bean crop. They said after the next rain, they may be switching to corn. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Wildlife encouraging Ohio sportsmen and women to join millions of people nationwide in celebrating National Hunting and Fishing Day this Saturday, September 27th. Ohioans have many options to get outside on National Hunting and Fishing Day and during the coming weeks. The annual white-tailed deer archery hunting season opens this Saturday, the 27th, statewide. Hunting seasons for squirrels and doves are already open. The fall wild turkey hunting season, available in 70 counties across the state, begins October 1st, and the youth and military waterfowl hunting weekend is October 4th and 5th. Find out more in the 2025-26 Hunting and Trapping Regulations Guide. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Moisture trying to exit out of Ohio in far east and southeastern areas this afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. I'm going to draw a line from Dayton and up to about Youngstown and say south of that line is where we see clouds and a few lingering showers yet this afternoon into this evening. North of that line, the clouds are going to be breaking up today, some fog burning off here and leading to a fairly nice evening setup. Once we get into tomorrow, everybody's partly to mostly sunny, and we're going to stay sunny, warm, and dry then from tomorrow right on through the 9th and 10th of October. It's a wide open window headed towards us. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Live cattle futures had a second day of weakness as lower box beef prices are pressuring the market. Box beef prices have fallen substantially over the past few weeks. Cattle supplies are tight, but if demand slows, prices will decline. The weakness is seasonal, but it may pressure the cash cattle trade in the near term. Today is the last trading day of September feeder cattle. Hog futures came under pressure, eliminating the gains from Tuesday and then some. The quarterly hogs and pig report will be released this afternoon. Back with more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultant sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
Powered by Soy Biodiesel on Tuesday, I'll head down to the Washoe Courthouse office of Farm Credit Mid-America for our latest monthly update. Time now for the Midday Market Analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing you with your USDA announced export sales report update for the week ending September 18th. Corn export sales were seen at 1.923 million metric tons, which was above the industry expectation. To keep with USDA export targets, we need to see weekly sales of 954,000 metric tons per week. Soybean sales were seen at 724,000 metric tons, which came in inside the industry expectation. To keep with the USDA export targets, we need to see weekly sales of 714,000 metric tons per week. Announced export sales for wheat were seen at 528,000 metric tons, which were also within industry expectations. Please visit our website, leistmercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. On the Chicago Board of Trade, December corn up 1.5 at 4.25 3/4. March up 2 at 4.43, and May's up 1 3/4 at 4.52. The November beans at $10.12, up 3. January also up 3 at $10.31.5. Carried out to March, you're up 3 1/4 at $10.48. December wheat up 4 at 523 and a half. March up 3 1/4 at 541 1/4 cent. If you carried it to next year, you're 577 and a half for September, up 3 1/2. In livestock, we're mixed. October cattle down $1.60 at 232.45. December down $1.80 at 235.02. February $237.22, down $1.75. October lean hogs 99.65, up 22. December's up 30 at 88.42, and February up 25 cents at 89.87. October feeder cattle down $3.45 at 356.17. November down $3.40 at 354.40, and January down $2.82 at $348.52. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.